Hello student, welcome to the next video of Business Studies class 12, and we are doing lesson 8, that is directing, and we have already completed two of the elements of directing, and now in this video we are going to see the next element, that is the third element, and that is leadership. So actually what leadership is? Leadership indicates the ability of an individual to maintain good interpersonal relation with followers and motivate them to contribute for achieving organizational goal. So it is a process of influencing the behavior of people at work. And why to influence? To influence them to for the achievement of organizational goal. And student, for being a leader means the leader, they should have the quality of influencing the other, then and they need to work, they need to influence is always for the achievement of common goal. Okay, and therefore it is said that it is the process of influencing. So by this meaning and meaning of leadership, there are certain features which we can get, like the first feature says ability to influence other. So as we have already talked about this feature, that it has the leaders, they have the ability to influence the other only then, because until the person is not influencing you, how you are going to follow them? Means when there is leader, definitely there will be the follower. Clear? Then it bring change in behavior. Means the leaders, they try to bring the change in the behavior of others towards the group objective. Then it shows interpersonal relationship between leader and followers. Means whatever leaders say, the words are completely followed by the members. It is exercise to achieve goal. Means leadership, they exercise to achieve the common goal, as the leader of any organization will focus to achieve organizational goal only. And the next feature is it is a continuous process. So yes, it is a continuous process until the organization is there, the leaders, they will keep on influencing the people. So now let's see, there are various the quality there are, till now we have discussed the leadership and features. Now we'll see leadership style. Leadership style, that is the behavioral pattern. Leadership style, it is also known as behavioral pattern. Means leadership style depends upon the type of followers and atmosphere in the organization, and different types of leadership styles, they are autocratic or authoritarian leader, then democratic or participative leader, and laissez-faire or free rein leader. So now let's see each and every this what does it mean? Autocratic or authoritarian leader. An autocratic leader give order and expect others to obey them. The decision making power is centralized. So as this autocratic style of leadership, it is also known as boss centered leadership. As authority is what means, it gives you power, and by the name authoritative leadership means when the complete control over the subordinate is in the hand of leader, and he takes all decision without consulting the subordinate. Means in this autocratic or authoritarian leader, they need not to consult their follower. Okay, and the people, they just whatever the order has been given by the leader, the subordinate, they follow them unquestioningly. The subordinate or the followers, they never question why. Without any question, they just follow the leaders blindly. Then comes your democratic or participative leader. A democratic leader gives order after consulting the group and works out the policies with the acceptance of the group. So in participative, as democratic or participative leader, the name is. So participative means taking participation, means here the leader takes decision by consulting the employees, means employees participation is there. Leader follow the opinion of majority, and the leader gives freedom of thinking and expression to their subordinate. The leader, they listen to the suggestion and opinion of subordinate. Then comes your laissez-faire or fairy or free rein leader. The followers are given high degree of independence to formulate their own objectives and ways to achieve them. So this style, it involves complete delegation of authority, so that the subordinates themselves, they take decision. And in this style, the leader, they avoid power. Means here the complete freedom and free rein, as the name is given. So by the name itself, it is clear that complete freedom to the subordinate in taking decision. Clear? Now, student, let's see the means now we have discussed the different style of leadership. So student, now let's see the features of each and every type of leadership. So let's talk about the first one, that is autocratic or authoritarian leader. So the feature is complete control over the subordinate. So yes, as the name, that it is also known as boss centered leadership. So in this, what happened, that the complete control on the subordinate, the leaders have full control over their subordinate. Leader is dogmatic. Dogmatic means that they does not change. Quick decision making is possible. How? Because when the decision making power is centralized, means only in the hand of the leader, so definitely he need not to consult anyone, and therefore quick decision making is possible. Does not entertain any suggestion, means the leader, they need not to take any suggestion from their subordinate, means no initiative from the subordinate, because they know that it is boss centered. Whatever the boss will say, the subordinate, they need to do it. Then one way communication, means only boss will say what to do. The leader, they are going to tell their followers. Followers need not to say anything. So therefore it is said to be one way communication. Now let's see the another kind of leadership, the features of democratic or participative leader. So what are the features? The first feature says the decentralizes authority, means the democratic leader, the authority is decentralized. And student, we have studied what is decentralization, means when the other, means the power is in the hand of the subordinate also. Some power has been delegated to subordinate also. So means when the in democratic leader, the decentralizes authority and allows the subordinate to share his or her power. Encourages subordinate to participate. Yes, participate in decision making. These leader, they encourages their subordinate to participate. Provides freedom of thinking and expression. This democratic or participative leadership, they provide freedom of thinking and expression for the subordinates. Then listens to the suggestion, means when it is decentralized, then definitely when the suggestions are coming from the subordinates, so the leader, they are going to listen them. And nowadays this democratic or participative leader is more common, means it is more commonly used nowadays, since leaders, they also recognize that people perform best if they have set their own objectives. Now let's see the feature of laissez-faire or free rein leader. So student, as laissez-faire means that it is subordinate centered leadership. So here no interference of the leader is there in the activities of subordinate. So what can be the features? It gives high degree of freedom to subordinate, because as I have already told you that there is no interference in the activities of subordinate. Therefore It gives high degree of freedom to the subordinate to formulate their own objective and the way to achieve them. Then leader avoids power. Means under this style what happens, that the leader they does not believe in the use of power unless it is essential, and the leader they always used to support their subordinate and supply them the required information for the accomplishment of the task. Then the subordinate assumes responsibility. Means in this kind of leadership, the subordinate they always used to assume responsibility for the work to be performed, because everything is now, means the subordinate they have to do the work, and the leader they are just, means they do not interfere in any of the work. So student, this is all about the leadership style and the features. So thank you and take care, and please do like, share and subscribe the videos, and in case you are having any doubt, you can ask me through comment box. Thank you.